The cheeseburger is a quintessential American food, known for its simplicity and adaptability. The process begins with grilling a patty, usually made from ground beef, to the desired level of doneness. Once the patty is nearly cooked, a slice of cheese is added to melt over the meat. A toasted bun, typically a sesame seed bun, forms the base and top of the cheeseburger. Common toppings include lettuce, tomato, onion, pickles, and condiments like ketchup, mustard, and mayonnaise. The assembled cheeseburger combines the savory patty, melted cheese, and fresh toppings for a satisfying meal. The cheeseburger's origin is often attributed to Lionel Sternberger in 1922 Los Angeles. At his father's burger joint, he experimented by adding a slice of cheese to a hamburger. This simple addition marked the birth of the cheeseburger, a new variation of the classic hamburger. American diners quickly adopted the cheeseburger, adding it to their menus nationwide. Over time, regional variations and toppings evolved, enhancing the cheeseburger's appeal. The cheeseburger has since become a staple in American cuisine and a symbol of diner culture. The Chicago-style hot dog is characterized by its specific toppings and arrangement. It typically starts with a steamed, poppy seed bun. An all-beef hot dog is then nestled into the bun. Yellow mustard is applied directly to the hot dog. Chopped white onions are added next, followed by bright green sweet pickle relish. A dill pickle spear, tomato slices or wedges, pickled sport peppers, and a dash of celery salt complete the toppings. The Chicago-style hot dog is a regional variant deeply embedded in the city's culinary identity. Its origins can be traced back to the late 19th century, with German immigrants selling sausages from pushcarts. The Great Depression spurred the development of the fully loaded Depression sandwich to provide an affordable meal. This evolved into the modern Chicago dog, defined by its specific toppings and preparation methods. A traditional Chicago dog includes yellow mustard, chopped white onions, bright green sweet pickle relish, a dill pickle spear, tomato slices or wedges, pickled sport peppers, and a dash of celery salt. It is typically served in a poppy seed bun, completing the iconic flavor profile and presentation. New York-style pizza is characterized by its large, thin, and foldable crust. The preparation begins with stretching the dough into a wide, thin circle. Traditional toppings are typically simple, such as tomato sauce and mozzarella cheese. The pizza is baked in a traditional oven, often a deck oven, at high temperatures. This baking process results in a slightly charred, crispy crust that is still pliable. New York-style pizza has roots in Italian-American culinary traditions. It evolved from Neapolitan pizza, brought by Italian immigrants to New York City. Early pizzerias in New York adapted the recipe to local ingredients and preferences. The resulting pizza is characterized by its large, thin, and foldable slices. Clam chowder is a creamy soup known for its rich seafood flavor. The preparation involves combining clams with a base of potatoes, onions, and celery. Cream or milk is added to achieve the chowder's characteristic creamy texture. Seasoning with salt, pepper, and sometimes bacon enhances the overall taste. Clam chowder is a soup or stew containing clams and broth. It is believed to have originated in New England. The dish was brought to North America by French, Nova Scotian, or British settlers. New England clam chowder typically includes potatoes, onions, and salt pork. Texas barbecue brisket is prepared through a slow cooking process. The brisket is typically seasoned with a dry rub of spices. Smoking the brisket over wood imparts a distinct smoky flavor. Low and slow cooking renders the fat, resulting in a tender texture. The final product is a flavorful and tender Texas barbecue brisket. Texas BBQ evolved from the meat smoking traditions of European immigrants and Mexican vaqueros. Central Texas barbecue emphasizes slow-cooked beef brisket, reflecting the region's cattle ranching heritage. East Texas BBQ features pork and chopped beef, often with a sweet tomato-based sauce. South Texas BBQ, influenced by Mexican traditions, often includes barbacoa, meat cooked in a pit. Texas BBQ is deeply ingrained in the state's culture, celebrated at community gatherings and competitions. Buffalo wings are prepared, with a focus on achieving a spicy flavor profile. The wings are typically deep-fried to create a crispy outer texture. A key component is the application of a signature spicy sauce. The sauce often includes ingredients like hot sauce, vinegar, and butter. The result is a combination of crispy skin and a tangy, spicy flavor. Buffalo wings originated in Buffalo, New York. They were first served at the Anchor Bar in 1964. Teresa Bellissimo created them using leftover chicken wings. The wings were an instant success, becoming a local favorite. The process begins with preparing a flaky pie crust. The crust is essential for the pie's texture and structure. Next, a sweet apple filling is made, typically with spices and sugar. The filling is then carefully placed inside the prepared crust. Finally, the pie is baked until the crust is golden brown and the filling is bubbly. Apple pie's origins trace back to Europe, not America, with recipes appearing as early as the 14th century. Early apple pie recipes often included ingredients like figs, raisins, and spices, reflecting medieval tastes. The introduction of apple pie to America occurred with European colonization, as settlers brought apple seeds and recipes. Over time, apple pie evolved in America, adapting to local ingredients and culinary preferences. Apple pie gained symbolic significance in America during the 20th century, representing home, comfort, and traditional values. The phrase, "as American as apple pie," became a popular expression, solidifying its cultural association with the United States. Gumbo is a dish originating in Louisiana, with rich flavors and diverse ingredients. The preparation of gumbo involves a careful layering of flavors. Key ingredients often include a roux, vegetables, and a variety of meats or seafood. The dish is simmered for an extended period to allow the flavors to meld together. Gumbo is a stew or soup popular in the U.S. state of Louisiana. It prominently features a strong stock, meat or shellfish, a thickener, and what Louisianians call the Holy Trinity of vegetables. The Holy Trinity consists of celery, bell peppers, and onions. Gumbo's origins trace back to Louisiana Creole cuisine, blending West African, French, Spanish, and Native American influences. The name gumbo is derived from the West African word for okra, one of its traditional thickening agents. The scene depicts the traditional roasting of a Thanksgiving turkey. The focus is on showcasing the preparation process. Emphasis is placed on the traditional methods. The presentation of the turkey on a festive table is highlighted. The overall atmosphere is that of a daytime Thanksgiving celebration. The Thanksgiving turkey tradition is deeply rooted in American history. Turkeys were abundant in North America when the Pilgrims arrived. Historical accounts suggest wild turkey was served at the early harvest celebrations. Over time, turkey became a Thanksgiving staple, symbolizing gratitude and abundance. Mac and cheese is a comfort food dish, known for its creamy texture. The dish is characterized by its prominent cheesy flavor. Preparation involves creating a cheese sauce, typically using cheddar. Cooked macaroni pasta is then combined with the cheese sauce. The resulting dish is a rich and satisfying blend of pasta and cheese. Mac and cheese has evolved into a comfort food staple over centuries. Early versions can be traced back to medieval Europe, featuring pasta and cheese sauces. The dish gained popularity in America through cookbooks and adaptations. Modern mac and cheese variations include diverse cheeses, toppings, and preparation methods.